Adopted people. Do you regret meeting your birth parents? Yes and no. For years, I had been tirelessly looking for my birth parents and wondering why they left me out in the streets. I grew up getting teased by kids about not having parents, which made me all the more desperate to find her. I wanted to be angry at her, yet I also wanted to receive a warm hug and apology for everything. I finally found her through a DNA ancestry check, and she was everything I imagined a mother could be, or so I thought. I remember knocking on her door, and when she saw me, her entire attitude shifted to something fearful and cold. I asked if she knew who I was, and she shook her head no, trying to close the door on my face. I stopped her and left her my number before leaving. I prayed that she would call me, and she luckily did after a month of waiting patiently. We met up at a cafe where she acted rude and uninterested, telling me to leave her family alone and live like strangers. I was shocked. This was in no way how I imagined the meeting would play out. I asked her if she felt any sense of guilt leaving a baby all alone in the world, and she told me no, straight to my face. I felt so angry I started tearing up. One of the older waitresses pulled me to the side, asking if everything was fine, which gave me time to recover and freshen up. I headed back to the table to let out all of the hate and frustration I held on all those years. I stayed at the cafe, crying silently in the corner of the room. The waitress waited for me to calm down and let me vent to her after hours.